folks. Welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Facing the Atlanta Dream. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. And who doesn't love a good rivalry, guys? Especially between two teams in the same conference.
I know I do, because it always makes these kinds of games much more interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight. I mean, I can't wait for this one.
Shoots from 14. Shots good by Jones.
And this is what Cloud does. As one of the league's top passers, she makes plays like this regularly.
Pass to Gray. Jones outside. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
About 1 minute played here so far in the first. Down low. And stolen by Brittany Griner. And here we go, the Dream on the fast break. The shot by Canada, no good. And here's Cloud. Stewart with the screen. From deep. And it's Natasha Cloud with the trifecta.
Keeping the defense honest. Cloud forces them to pay attention to her out there.
First quarter play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Howard. Rebounded by Phoebish.
They depend on her to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid defense draped on her.
Here's Cloud. Griner with the rebound. Howard with the ball. And it's Jones picking her up. Here's Griner. The three-pointer off the mark.
5 misses to start their game. Rough start, but they're still looking for their first basket.
Back to Cloud. Pass to Jones. Over Griner. Jones, no good. Gray outside. Now Jones. For three, Ryan Howard. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, Howard is a skilled three-point shooter who has worked very hard to develop her consistency.
When you watch Ryan Howard, what a diverse skill set. Great versatility at both ends.
Absolutely. She can defend about 4 positions, score from all 3 levels, and we've even seen her play the point. Truly a franchise-level talent.
Jones. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
Pass to Griner. They get a hand on it. They're moving it up. Cloud with it. Picked up by Canada. Here's Stewart. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Now here's Ionescu. She's been patient so far and nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now here's Griner. Outside Howard. Lets it go from deep. And Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. With great size for a point, Ionescu could just bounce off contact.
Now here's Canada. Howard up top. Puts up a 3. Good. And Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
Here's Ionescu. To the inside. Stewart with the bucket.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
Now here's Canada. She's guarded closely. Ionescu has it. Pass to Stewart. Griner with the rebound.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Drops in the layup for two.
Always easily above 50% shooting from the floor. Griner is deadly inside.
Stewart with the ball. Back to Ionescu. Phoebish. Stewart, guarded by Jones. Cloud can't get it to go.
They've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass today. I love to see that kind of effort.
And it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now here's Gray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. Pass to Howard. She misses the go-ahead basket. Now Cloud. And here is Jones. She's guarded by Griner. Jonquel Jones in the high post. Griner's there. Drops in the tray.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Launches a three. And a great assist by Jordan Canada. And that one falls in.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Here's Cloud. Here's Stewart. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Atlanta trailing here. Wing shot on the way. And again, the Dream score.
Things are really clicking for Howard on the offensive end, and her team should keep feeding her when she's on a roll like this.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Pass to Phoebish. Howard with the steal. Outside Canada. Now here's Howard. Shot clock at 6. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy, kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. Gets the jumper to fall from the corner.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
An expansion team back in 2008. The Dream had some serious early success in the W.
Well, you remember, they went 4-30 their first year. But after that, 3 finals appearances in 5 years. Unfortunately for Atlanta, they lost all 3 of those to the Dream. Still looking for that first WNBA championship.
Now here's Gray. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Phoebish. Trailing by 2. Jones. Guarded by Jones. Jones inside. Takes it off the glass. And here are the Dream. And here's Howard. She's got 16. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. The 3. Here's Stewart. There it is, her 3rd basket. She's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Tip your hat to Stewart, maybe the best player in the world. She still does the extra little dirty work inside.
Canada. Natasha Cloud with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. And so here's Atlanta, trailing by 2. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, when you look at all the different ways that Howard can score from all 3 levels, you just imagine that there's going to be many, many nights like this from her.
Ionescu. Green with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
Here's Hillman. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Howard. Takes the 3. Not gonna go that time. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Dream, what do you guys think?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Pass to Phoebish.
Now Sabali. Johannes. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Liberty foul. Maria Johannes. First personal foul. First team foul.
To Caldwell.
Comes out of the gate empty. To the left wing. Outside Sabali. Here's Phoebish. That's no good. Couldn't get her first shot to go. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Here's Caldwell. It's rebounded by Sabali. Here's Johannes.
Pass to Phoebish.
Sabali. 5 on the clock. That one goes. Count it.
Defensively, they've got to start bodying them up. You know, get a little bit more physical and help your chances at winning this game.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint. And the worst part, it's at both ends of the floor.
Here's Caldwell. Here's the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing her first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Ionescu. He has 5.
Pass to Phoebish.
Nisaman. Floats one. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, that's an elegant move to drop in the floater.
Now here's Griner. And the 3 off target.
Here's Phoebish.
Defended by Coffey. Oop, they pick the pass.
Hillman. Back to Coffey.
Pass to Griner. Puts it up from 12.
It's rebounded by Sabali.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard.
But I like their energy. If they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Misaman. A rebound by Ryan Howard.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
3-pointer. That's a basket. It's her 8th from the field, 8 for 14 on the night.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Miesemann, no good. Atlanta trailing here. Pass to Howard. The tray. Out to the wing. Here's Caldwell. She's covered by Gardner. A nice shot there by Caldwell. Now Johannes. To the paint from 8. And Sabali finishes inside.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
And here are the Dream. They trail by 1. Back to Canada. It's rebounded by Sabali. Pass to Johannes. Let's go with a 3. Cans it from downtown.
Well, you know, she's just going to keep bearing those. If that's how the D is going to play her, they've got to be better. It's got to be closer in.
Now here is Canada. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that 3, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Gardner. Beyond the arc. Dream with the rebound. And here's Caldwell. 5 points in the game. Howard shoots the 3. The Dream again can't hit. Rebecca Gardner on the wing.
Well, with the trade deadline approaching, this time of the season is always marked by uncertainty.
Yeah, I think it's really hard on players. You know, most players, a lot of players at least, they're happy where they are, hoping to avoid a trade, especially if you're in a winning situation.
But alternatively, if you're not getting playing time or if your team keeps losing, you're probably dreaming of a fresh start.
And the Dream call time here. Now here is Canada. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Outside Howard. Caldwell. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Well, I'm a big fan of the fact that she's getting the touches she needs here after not scoring a point in the first quarter.
Cloud outside. Pass to Miesemann. Back to Cloud. Ionescu left side. And there's the call on Sabali. That's her first foul. Canada with it. On the wing, Ryan Howard. From outside the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Once again, the defense allowing her to get clean looks at three-pointers. I don't know why. I mean, she continued to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now here's Ionescu. 5 points in the game.
Oh, remember, it was not an easy transition for Sabrina Ionescu to the WNBA in the pro game. Injured her first year, struggled in her second, but she has blossomed into a star.
That's her first trip to the line. The first one falls. And that's good as she hits both shots.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds, whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
Here's Ionescu. She's got 7. Pass to Talbot. Misaman. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Miss number 6 for her. She's made 2 of her 8 attempts. Outside Howard. Outside Canada. Lets the 3 fly. Talbot pulls it in. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Atlanta. Here's Caldwell. She's got 8. Pass to Canada. Jones. Six to shoot. Jordan Canada for 3. It drops for her second made shot this game. An unimpressive 2 for 7.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Pass to Sabali. Stolen by Brianna Jones. Outside Howard. Hillman. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Covered by Ionescu. Now Hillman launches it. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Jones can't hit. Now Cloud. Picked by Misaman. Takes the 3. It doesn't go for her. And here's Caldwell. Pass to Canada. Five to shoot. To the middle. Jones. Count it.
An old school big. Jones loves to mix it up down low.
And they have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Ionescu outside. Misaman right side. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Howard covered by Ionescu. Now here's Cloud. Pass to Ionescu. Looking to end the run. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Well, you simply cannot let Ionescu get comfortable shooting it, especially from that short corner.
Steps back and shoots. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Dream out in front, up by 2. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters.
You know, Howard has just been exceptional here, fellas.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the 3 ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Ionescu has it. Picked by Misaman. Ionescu has it. And it's Jones picking her up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
And she makes the first. Doesn't get the second. Atlanta leading. For 3, Ryan Howard. They get it back. And she gets it to go as they call the foul. She's on her way to the line for 1 more.
A 6-foot guard. Gray has great strength, fighting through the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
After winning Rookie of the Year, there were high expectations for Alicia Gray in the years to follow.
Yeah, and that can be a bit of a burden. But give Gray credit. She's grown her game and become an all-star.
And there it is.
It's been a great game for Ionescu so far, attacking on the offensive end and finding plenty of shots.
Pass to Jones. Back to Canada. Howard. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Ionescu outside. All alone. Knocked away, but they recover it. Cloud outside. Pass to Misaman. Griner with the rebound. Inside. Shot's good by Jones.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
Cloud outside. Picked by Misaman. Fires for 3. And it's Natasha Cloud with the trifecta.
This is what you love to see. Natasha Cloud operating in the pick and roll and finding ways to cash in.
Jones outside. That one doesn't drop.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
To the paint.
Sabali's shot is off.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Pass to Canada. And here's Howard. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
There isn't a whole lot they're doing right defensively. They haven't been able to be on the same page here in the second half.
And the basket by Ionescu.
What a huge night for Ionescu. These coaches should keep letting her cook. When she gets rolling, it is tough to stop her.
Outside Howard. Pass to Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Give us this there, not for a pass, but for the solid set on the inside that freed her up and just made that layup possible.
Now here's Cloud. She's got 6. Here's Misaman. Here's Talbot. Ionescu. Mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was up.
So that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Kept alive. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Easily over an 80% career shooter from the line. Gray, a good bet to make you pay.
That free throw missing.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Ionescu. She's got 14. Sabali. She's guarded by Griner. Here's Cloud. And good that time.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Griner. Goes back up. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Second chance buckets, they're always the result of hard work.
Timeout.
Tough to see. She has not been on her game. She's been forcing a lot of shots. They've suffered because of it. It's time for her to let her teammates get involved.
Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. Griner with the rebound. Atlanta with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game. And it's good for 2.
We're seeing her bring that shooting percentage up now, which is good to see because the first half was a real struggle for her.
Now here's Cloud. She's got 8. Over Canada.
They grab their own miss.
Here's Jones. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Brittany Griner. This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops.
The former WNBA 6th Woman of the Year, Jones is selfless and accepts whatever role the team needs her to.
Pass to Jones. Got a piece of it. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Here's Phoebish. Guarded by Howard. Natasha Cloud from outside. Green with the rebound.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not. Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court. What anticipation from Jones. Timing the block right, an elite defender in the W.
Good on the triple.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Here's Stewart. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
A shot like that is in Stewart's comfort zone. And that's just a result of her determination and really more so her confidence.
And the foul called on Cloud. That's foul number 2 for her.
14 foul.
Gray, covered by Ionescu. Screened by Griner. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Here's Phoebish. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Goes to the U.
Here's Ionescu. She's got 14. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
New York foul. Leone Phoebish. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Outside Howard. Jones. Clock at 6. This one for 3.
A respected defender, Jones makes quality reads and adjusts her coverage accordingly.
Griner, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time, down 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Now here is Stewart. 8 points for her. The rebound by Brittany Griner. And here the Dream. 15-point game.
The number 1 overall pick in 2016. Brianna Stewart continues to be a big-time player in the W.
Well, her transition from Connecticut to the WNBA was seamless. She won Rookie of the Year and established herself as a star right from the jump. Now, as a veteran, Stewie remains one of the most dominant players in the league.
Offensive rebound.
Stewart. Can't hit from in close.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Jones outside. Pass to Griner.
And here's Caldwell.
Now here's Griner. Shoots over Jones. The Dream again can't hit. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Stewart with the bucket.
Stewart's offensive prowess allowing her to nail that jumper right there. I honestly think I could watch her shoot those all day.
Back to Gray. No good with the layup.
How did you miss?
Now Cloud. She's got 8. Pass to Jones. Griner with the rebound. And so here's Atlanta. Gray with it. Griner with the screen.
A basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
Since halftime, she's finally coming around.
And here's Cloud. Ionescu outside. No good with the triple.
Well, she had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's happened for her since then beyond the arc.
Over to the wing. Pass to Griner. With 4 on the clock.
Liberty foul.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. Teams
And she knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so she makes both. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Dream out in front. They lead by 18. And we're coming. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Now here is Canada. Outside Howard. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range.
They're in good position here thanks in part to her efficient scoring.
Outside Stewart. Knocked loose.
Pass to Phoebish.
And a great assist by Brianna Stewart as that one goes in.
Passing is what makes Stewart perhaps the best offensive player in the world, not just to score, an all-around force.
Canada with the screen. Here's Caldwell. From past the arc. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. Here's Johannes. Guarded by Canada. Picked by Jones. Pulls it. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on her shoulders. She's been tremendous offensively.
outside Howard. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is on target.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Pass to Gardner. Jones. Banked in off the glass.
Now you can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate, go inside, and take charge of the paint.
Canada with it. For three, Ryan Howard. Doesn't go that time. Jones outside from the high post. He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls.
The mid-range is really one of the many parts of her offensive game. Stewart is deadly from that area. That's part of why she's so difficult to defend. Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Great play to sacrifice her body, take the charge, giving up her body for the team.
And really a heads-up play as well. Reads the play nicely and gets in the perfect position.
Canada up top.
Third personal foul. First team foul. In for your athletic dream. Number 15. Alicia.
Coffee outside. Out to the wing. Gray. Back to Coffee. Shot clock at 5. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Screen by Stewart. To the middle. Add another field goal to her total. Makes it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity, and they're getting excellent results.
You know, that's a winning formula, pounding the ball down low, being aggressive. You know, they're being very assertive offensively.
Yes, it's good.
Well, after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead now, and they should count themselves lucky.
They've managed to hold the fort really defensively, and now with their offense looking rejuvenated, they've got to be feeling confident.
Pass to Canada. Now Coffee. There's the triple. And Jones pulls it down. There's a screen. Poked away. Canada with it. And it's Jones picking her up. Canada with the bucket.
A true two-way guard. Canada's great defensive play turns into points. No help needed.
Here's Johannes. Down low. Here's Sabali. And Brittany Griner with the block. And she gets it back.
First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Liara Sabali. 2 shots.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half.
And when you do it, it's such a good strategy when you're behind, because not only do you get points, but the clock stops as well.
To the inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And the free throw, no good.
They're working hard to get inside and draw contact a little more than they did in the first half, Tim.
You know, and defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sabali. She's guarded by Griner. They get it back. The 3 ball. Outside Sabali. Gardner. Pass to Johannes. Here's Harrison. Guarded by Jones. Here's Talbot. Hits the front of the rim and out. Now Caldwell. Now here's Griner. Guarded by Sabali. Pass to Caldwell. Second chance shot. And she sinks the layup.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And here's Johannes. Puts it up from 17. Chalk up 2 right there.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Jones. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, this is why you get Jones the Rock in close. Terrific at converting.
And here's Harrison for 3. A rebound by Gray. To the middle. And again, the Dream score.
I like how Gray plays with her head up and scans the floor. To me, that's always going to be a recipe for success.
Here's Gardner. Off the mark there with the 3. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Pass to Griner from 17 feet out. It's rebounded by Sabali.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
The basket counts and 1. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And the Dream making a change here.
Brian, with Isabel Harrison, they've got a very effective operator down low.
She's really honed her technique and her footwork. Plus, with her agility, she can make a defense work very hard inside.
Pass to Caldwell.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Sabali.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Here's Johannes. Drills it from outside.
Plays the guard position so well. Rebecca Gardner with a crisp dish that time.
And the Dream call time here. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Pass to Caldwell. From the arc, knocks down the 3 ball.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Here's Talbot. To the paint. Here's Sabali.
Caldwell pulls it in.
The shot from the low post is good. Here's Johannes. Pass to Gardner. Harrison. Gardner with it. Inside. 11 feet out. Here's Talbot. Can't nail the jumper. Coffee outside. The three is up. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Johannes' shot is off. And they've got a nice little run going.
Yeah, they're making it look easy offensively. Love the flow.
Pass to Caldwell. It's rebounded by Savali. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Talbot. Down low. Stolen by Coffee. Problem for Atlanta as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up.
Thanks for checking out this video, and if you got some time, check out some of the other content that we have on the Games with BK YouTube channel.
Wait, that's me.